Welcome to the Londonpreneur Show. I'm Michelle Carter. This show is created to document the journey I'm going through as I create my own business here in London, Ontario. So I wanted to share some of the struggles and some of the lessons that I'm learning, as well as introduce some of the generous people that I've been meeting through my journey and how they've helped me out along the way. In this episode, I had the chance to sit down with and record with one of my business advisors at this London Small Business Centre, Gord Evans, and he shared with me another episode or a story about networking, business cards, and sort of which pocket they belong into. So I want to thank you again for listening, and I hope you enjoy this.
I am Gord Evans. I'm basically what you call a small business marketer, and I like to focus in on new businesses. And one of the things with new businesses a lot of times is the process that they've got to go through to develop a marketing plan. Now, it starts off with very good research. They have to know who their target market is and who those people are, the demographics. And you also have to look at a secondary market to see how that secondary market can come to them. And it starts off with basic stuff like business cards. It's not only the fact that you have a business card that has a logo on it, that has all the tombstone information on it. It has other things that are associated with a business card, is how to hand out a business card, what you say to people when you give them a business card, what do you do to get a business card back? How stingy are you giving away? Are you a card collector? Some people basically lose the fundamentals with, business cards are base part of networking, and using those cards in a fundamental way, making sure that you develop a network and not a card collection, is fundamental in small business.
And why do you always label your pockets when it comes to business cards, left pocket and right pocket?
Well, I look at a left pocket is a card that you want to keep, a card that you have a connection with, and you can divide that person into either three categories: a suspect, a prospect, or other, somebody in the future you're going to do business with. A right pocket card is, somebody that for whatever reason, that first 5 seconds that you meet them, they've said something, or you see there's no connection, or it's somebody you don't want to do business with. That becomes that right pocket card. It's not worth your time, and it's somebody that doesn't know how to hand out cards sometimes becomes a right pocket card, because you're going to have to train them how to be in business and how to network with you, because you'll waste a ton of time that you may not know whether they're a good prospect in the future. And that's why, when I label these pockets, it's important, because you've only got 24 hours in a day, and the most you can make of it and what you can do with that marketing time that you have is essential in you becoming a good business.
And do you like single-sided cards or double-sided cards?
It's got to be double. It's got to be something that not only has your information on the back, but it's something you stand for. Basically, I love the taglines. My wife came up with a tremendous tagline for a business I had one time. And it was, our focus is on you. And that was something we live with and basically built our business around, is that tagline. And when we were at networking events, I would notice people that look at the general information, what the business name was, what the contact information was, but they always go to the back of the card and they'd look at that tagline, and that tagline would start resonating with them, and they start asking questions about it, and they'd make a connection through there. And that's that first point that we start seeing, hey, this is now a prospect or a suspect in the future, and that becomes that perfect left person card.